Yes, and Zanzi, welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Reminder, no, it's not Friday, it's still Wednesday, but we're going to keep that energy going because there is definitely something magical about a South African road trip. We're talking about the music, the snacks, the laughter, and of course those breathtaking views that stick with you pretty much forever, right?
Forever. It's like core memories, right? Today we are reliving some of our favorite road trip adventures that we have gone on. And I've got to ask you, Ryle, what's your favorite South African road trip route? Garden route, Wild Coast Karoo. Is there anything else that you might have gone down?
All three of those are incredible, but I want to switch it up a bit because I had an opportunity to head for a road trip up on the Eastern Cape side of South Africa.
Beautiful.
So much more of that wild coast that you get. Ended up in Coffee Bay. What an incredible route. Raw, untouched, authentic South Africa. That's pretty much the last part where you can see it. And it just blew my mind.
Oh, I can't wait to add that to my list as well.
For you, do you have a favorite? Because I know those three are like pretty primo.
They are. I think that I need to go on more road trips. This is always reminding me. But for sure, there's this place called Kleinkrans. Now, one of my uncles or aunts had a house there, or knew somebody that had a house there. It's between Sedgefield and George. So a nice little drive on through, and it's coastal. So we were staying was right up the road from a beach. So I just have the most beautiful memories of beach days, running with my dad in the area, and also just adventuring in the space because there is a waterfall close by. You can kayak and then end up and swim there. Like, it was one of my favorite holidays.
Sounds like a precursor to the garden route for sure.
Oh my goodness, it definitely is.
Unbelievable. Now, I know there's so many memories and moments that we have on our road trips, but is there anything like funny or unforgettable for you that you'll probably never forget, road trip speaking?
Funny? Not really. I usually have quite a wholesome, beautiful time. The funniness comes in the car moments, I guess, when my dad's cracking jokes or we're making up songs and singing together. I come from quite a musical family. And so we have more fun than funny moments.
Nice.
How about you?
I've had some, much the same. I mean, there's so many laughter moments that I could share, but more for me was the crazy ones where I almost lost my life.
No.
I shared this one previously when we were out in Eastern Cape, visiting Little Hole in the Wall. And my car wasn't fully engaged in 4x4, though I thought it was. And we ended up not 4x4ing down the hill, but sliding down, going sideways. One of my buddies jumped out the car thinking we were going to hit the cliff. And I just held it, got control, and realized that I had a second chance. And it just gave me so much more of a appreciation for it. And I'm like looking at Hole in the Wall afterwards. I'm like, wow, this could be not more beautiful after almost dying.
So,
if I'm going to forget that one.
I have nothing to say to that. I would be so mad at you, first of all. Terrifying.
Miles will never forget it. Oscar,
Near-death experience always brings people close to so we'll leave it at that. Have you ever discovered a hidden gem on the road that really blew you away?
Whoa.
I know you're the plug for this.
I'm a hidden gem plug, and accidentally and intentionally. Let me just think. If you go to the Panorama Trail, right? Bjork, Luckpot Pool, God's Window, Lone Creek Falls, Pilgrim's Rest, that's an area that you could do in like 2 days. For me, one special place is Hogsback. Also in the Eastern Cape, but more inland, very, very high up in the altitude. So there's snow there. It looks like J.R. Tolkien was writing Lord of the Rings there. The signs, there's mazes, everything about it is just enchanting. If you've never been there, you are going to be transported to another realm. It is insane.
Beautiful.
That for me is something that stands out. But I mean, everywhere in South Africa, we have so many hidden gems. Is there anything that stands out for you?
I mean, like I said, I need to go visit some more places. So not really. I'm taking down notes. Those names that you put down, you got to WhatsApp them to me
definitely
later.
do it. I'll plug you in for sure, because I think anywhere in Mzansi, if you just accidentally get lost, that's sometimes when the real magic actually happens. So maybe add a little bit of extra fuel in your road trip and just go the long way always.
I like that. That's a great tip, actually. And here's another question. Do you prefer being the driver who controls the playlist or the co-pilot with all the snacks? I think our roles are definitely established.
I think so, because I mean, I like driving and being in control, but I also like to set the mood when I am driving. So I'd like to prefer having someone on snack duty, then I'll keep changing the mood. But I'm not opposed to someone, I feel like this song, let's jam. I'm here for it.
I love it. I think a great road trip is made by a calm and chill driver who you feel safe with, and then of course your favorite snacks.
So relax.
We're both relaxing now.
Are you snack duty or the DJ?
Both.
All
of the above.
Multitasking.
You know what I'm saying?
I see why Mr. Kamala put a ring on it.
There you have it, man. I really actually want to go on another weekend road trip because we're coming up to our 10-year anniversary of being together. And I'm like, we need to actually have a weekend of just enjoying. viewing.
Yes, you do.
I said Honest, and people say, don't go to Honest, and there's so many other places you can visit.
And I'm trying to think, like, if it's just a weekend, you obviously don't want to spend all your time driving. But I think just in the close vicinity of the Western Cape, you've got Ceres, you've got Cedarburg, you've got West Coast, right? Up all the way to, like, Britannia Bay, if you can get that far, Langebaan side. And then, of course, we've got Gansbaai, Hermanus, whale watching season's out right now.
Right,
so,
it's September.
Yeah, it's September. So if you're not doing that, heading up to the coast and checking out the flowers is also an incredible opportunity this weekend. So
I'm telling you, this is our plug over here.
Options, man. We got options,
man. Now we want to hear from you. We've put it all on the table, but listen, what is your most unforgettable road trip memory? Share it with us right now on our social media.
Yeah, and speaking of adventures, Shell is giving you and your partner the chance to experience the ultimate South African road trip with Shell V-Power. Now check this out, right? We don't want you to miss out on the following. All you got to do is spend 750 Rand or more. Tap or scan your V Plus rewards card 3 times this month, and that's it. You could be winning one of 5 once-in-a-lifetime road trips and track experiences for 2. Yes, bring a +1, because this one's powered by Shell V-Power, and your T's and C's, of course, do apply.
I like that.